Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and I'm here with your daily dust for Saturday, October 22nd. If you're watching in real time, you might also like to watch your weekend reading that I did on TikTok, but I also uploaded here on YouTube, so you can check that out to see what your weekend's gonna look like. It looks really nice, it looks fun. If it looks happy. So all right, so let's see what your day looks like. But this is also a timeless reading. You can take it for any time you stumble upon this message. It'll be your message. But I am doing sort of a build up to Halloween. I am doing a build up to Halloween using witchy and Halloweeny type decks. I think that's what I was trying to say, Halloweeny type decks. Okay, and then here is the Witch's Tarot. Nice big box for a nice normal sized deck. Okay, and I colored the edges in black so it doesn't come like that. Let's see what kind of message we get. This is one of the best starter decks. It's got really good artwork with this, you know, depicting the Rider-Waite-Smith type symbols. And it's nice, easy to shuffle. Some of the images are a little strange, but I like most of them. Okay, sorry, I'll give it one more shuffle. This one's going to be a good one. And then we'll back shuffle. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Let's take off the top. Ooh, the Emperor. That's a nice one. I like that one. That's definitely king of the castle, children, home, farm, land. I always think of Emperor as being the landowner, the person that has, you know, it's not just the kingdom, but it's massive amounts of property. And we have the Page of Cups. Oh, sweet. A very sweet, kind, gentle message. This definitely feels like child energy for sure. Sometimes pages are kind of neutral, ambiguous, neither male nor female, nor child nor adult, but this is definitely giving me child energy. It also could be plain and simple a message or messenger, somebody who's giving you some kind of love message. That's nice. And, you know, even like the toughest and most rugged of men can have like this very soft, gentle way of expressing themselves. And this is different. This also came out for this weekend, like recognition and words of affirmation and poetry and sweet nothings. Let's see what, oh, and the Queen of Cups. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's zoom on in and get a bigger message here. One of the possibilities that came out, I'm hearing that this could be the child of the Queen of Cups, since cups represents the family, right? So there could be a feminine here with a child that's also water energy. And then we definitely have water representation in the signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But it's not just about signs. Water represents emotions and love. So emotions are strong and they're warm and just poetic and sweet and kind nature here. And we also have a very strong masculine energy of pride and authority and leadership. And it, you know, there's kids in the background there, so it looks like a really happy family here. Anyway, but I'm feeling that there is something that this page has to say, and I'm trying to think of what it is. This particular page is a teen, and she's almost a woman. So she's like happy, humorous face. You know, her eyes are like twinkling. Her hair's pulled back with seashells. Her silver earrings represent water, and all of these other lot of water images, right? Especially with the wave. I like this wave too. It feels like joyful. There's a card that I have in one of my decks that's called waves. And sometimes waves can be overwhelming, and sometimes it's like a burst of joy, you know, when you're out on the beach. If you're a water lover, not everybody likes that feeling, but when the wave splashes up against you, or when you jump over a wave, that's very joyful, and you're buoyant for just a moment. You're almost like flying or floating, right? So I'm feeling that kind of energy here, that she's talking a little about, maybe it's about your talents, your creativity. We had that come out in the this weekend reading, something about recognition, something about something that you do well, or that you're being noticed for. And it was a text message or a phone call was coming through. So that really ties in nicely with Paige, because pages are about communication and reaching out. So you might be like, maybe some of you out there might be winning an award for some talented work or something like that, or you know, being recognized, or wanting to put something in a magazine, or feature, you want to feature you or something like that. So some kind of reaching out for maybe your talent, something that you do really nicely. And I also am getting like, whatever you do, if you approach it with sort of this kind of child energy, like this newness, this freshness, this wide-eyed openness, this wonderment, you know, like the world is a wonderful place, like seeing the world is wonderful. The other message I'm getting at is the page could represent the child part of the feminine here, like the going back to the wonderment of it that you felt when you were a child, you know, tapping into your youthful nature, tapping into your joie de vivre, tapping into the wonderment of what it means to be a kid, the innocence, like a learner's permit, like never acting as if you don't have something to learn, but always being like open like a sponge to learn something new. This could be a teacher type of person in your life that's teaching you something new, or just somebody, a mentor, somebody who's just giving you praise, or somebody who's overseeing something, or somebody who's just proud from a distance, supportive, something like that. But this is also, you know, with the Queen of Cups, she's also the artist, she's the intuitive, she has psychic skills. So there could be like, that's what it is. There is I feel like the waves are bridging a gap between a psychic connection here between a lot of you. So there could be a masculine and a feminine that are communicating through lots of feelings and emotions, and sometimes not always outright words, but there is a lot of beautiful sweet, kind emotion here. There is sweetness here, even if you don't always see it obviously on the surface. Underneath it all, there is this sort of there's this hug, there's this care, there's this sweetness. And I feel like this person wants to, if they haven't, wants to say something nice to you. You want to say something nice to them. Maybe that's your usual mode. You know, maybe you're words of affirmation type of person. This person is more reserved and more aloof, maybe more because they're masculine energy over here. They feel like maybe they have to play the kind of the tough person, and they don't always say what, you know, the sweet lovey-dovey stuff that comes to mind, but that's there. It's definitely there. So I just wanted you to know that. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.
If you dare, like, subscribe, and share.